Um. Okay. Topic 4. We have a Lovelyz mini album Heal. Heal as in like healing, not like
as in
foot.
like what people expect you to do as Mercy, like 24/7.
Exactly.
Why aren't you healing me? Because why are you jumping everywhere? Freaking stupid DPS. It's like the triangle. It's like there's like a triangle where you can be like healing. I don't know, like protecting the DPS or something like that.
I want to say it's one of the IOI groups. It's either Dia or Wikimiki. There's a song that's I Need Healing.
I need healing.
That's like
Genji, the song.
Yeah, it's Genji. That's all I think of every time I see that song.
God, that's like that's like me when I play Soda. It's like, why aren't you healing me? Because maybe you're freaking tower diving or being a stupid AD carry. That's another story entirely.
Yeah. So the first track is Heal. It's an intro.
Yep.
So we were 3 for 4 on intros. This one's piano and synth intro. It's got that signature Lovelyz like chiptune synth sounds. I thought it was good.
Meh, didn't go hard enough.
For me, I actually I thought this was a really cool intro. Like for me, I wasn't even focusing on the synths or anything. I really like the like percussion. I don't know, for whatever reason it like stood out a lot to me. I thought it was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'd have to re-listen to it to listen to the
percussion. you gotta listen back in the track a little bit, but it's there. It sounds very poppy, like someone's going like with their lips.
Okay.
So yeah, I thought that was cool.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely go back and listen to it again.
It'll lead straight into the next song.
Yep, and it leads into That Day, which is the single. So for this, it's pretty much what you'd expect from Lovelyz. I really, really like the do part that's like that shows up at the beginning, and then they do it later on, like it's like a post chorus almost. I really like that synthy vocally. It's like a mixture of synths and vocals. And then I really like the contrast in the chorus with like the cute sound effects that they do, like the whoo or whatever, but then Sujong's like husky singing that comes in right after it. There's like a bit of a contrast there that I really liked in the chorus. And then for the music video, it's good. It's pretty much what you'd expect from Lovelyz and that kind of girl group. It's just like lots of pastel colors and like cute color palette. Though I really like their white dresses though. They look really good in those white dresses. Andrew didn't like it.
I wanted to like this because I love Lovelyz instrumentals, but I feel like they played it way too safe on this. Whereas like with Twinkle, it's like crazy, like complicated instrumentals with like all these like sort of chimes going on in the background, or or like it was such a different sound. But yeah, this feels way too safe. Like I do like the sort of riff that they have with like the that sort of thing. But yeah, I just played it way too safe in my eyes. In comparison, especially to some of the other songs on this, which are great, but yeah, I feel like this is one of the albums where they kind of picked, or everything but the title track was, or like the lead single was good for me, and yeah, like I feel like the music video wasn't very creative. It was very boring. It was just like, oh, we're at a carnival, we're throwing popcorn, we're eating cotton candy. I mean, like some of the choreography was really cute, and like obviously the whoo sort of thing was cute, but
in the live version they actually had confetti when they did that the first time for the chorus too, which I liked.
Did they end up losing Game 7 or Game 5 after they dropped the confetti?
yes they did.
Confirmed. Lovelyz are Philadelphia 76ers fans. Confirmed here. But yeah, I don't know. I was kind of disappointed because I have such high expectations when it comes to their instrumentals, just because it's so iconic, and I feel like this played it. They pulled it back a bit too much in my eyes.
So for me, this song made me figure out what it was that is making me like not be able to get into Lovelyz. Like I keep listening to these like songs, these title tracks. I'm like, I like these. I really, really like the instrumentals and stuff, and like their vocal talent is there. But I think what does it for me is that like what's keeping me from liking them that much is I feel like their vocalists are not very, like, they don't stand out very much. Like I wouldn't be able to differentiate like who is singing.
They're they're all on the same sort of like vocal range in a way. So you don't get that much of a variety in comparison to like what we're talking about with G Idol. Or
that's what I was going to say, is they have like a reverse effect that G Idol has. Like I like if somebody from Lovelyz went on like King of Masked Singer, I would never be able to guess it was them,
it's so
ever. Hard. Never in a million years.
Yeah.
Like I think I really like the instrumentals and stuff, but I think it's just like variety in sound. I think they need to have a couple members like sing maybe in like a different key or something like that to like change it up or something. I have no idea.
It might just be a
I'm not a
Woolham
producer,
thing.
Yeah.
Not even joking. It might be a Woolham thing because I kind of run into this problem with a lot of their groups.
I mean, Infinite, I'm fine with, but yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
This was like the least standout song for me. So either way. Well, one of two. I like the other four.
Two. Okay.
Yep.
So probably not.
I can see that.
Next we have Mimio. Sure. I have no idea what that means.
This one's my favorite. I really
I don't know. I don't know. There's a couple songs that I could consider my favorite, but this is like 1A, 1B.
Yeah, I agree. I just love how hectic this song is. There's like funky guitar riff, there's strings, there's like clapping, there's snare drum, like a drumline snare drum, there's a normal beat on top of it, and then you still have like the poppy Lovelyz vocals. And then for the bridge, because it was so like hectic and like crazy, which I loved, they go into halftime for the bridge, which like worked really well because it kind of like gave you a break. So yeah, I really like this song.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, maybe it's just a thing I'm sort of have a preference for, but I love it when girl groups, like especially in K-pop or particularly in K-pop, when they do this sort of, it's basically girl groups doing Maroon 5 in a way. Like the kind of like the guitar riffs that they kind of do are very Maroon 5-esque, but it works so well with girl groups. So I don't know why. Like there's definitely a dichotomy between the sort of funkiness of the verses, and it definitely ventures more into more traditional Lovelyz vocals for the chorus, but I still think it works very well, and this easily could have done way better as a title or as a single than That Day did, because it's again, there's just so much interesting, there's just so many layers to the song about it, so that I feel like, and also the sort of like pre-chorus part definitely gives me like Welcome to Momoland vibes, and I know like again like the whole music video that they were going for was like kind of like carnival sort of thing, so I feel like this again it would have fit so much better than like That Day did. I don't know why like they thought, okay, that day we're thinking about, I don't know, someday they met a boy or something, carnival, sure. Just like what that's what people like, that's where people go on first dates, right? Like it feels like again the whimsical nature of this song would have fit more of the carnival vibe than That Day ever did.
Yeah, this song is a million times better than That Day for me. Like, as soon as I heard the guitar, I was like, this is very good. It's like, again, like just getting off of like a rock binge for the past like couple weeks. I'm like, I'm with it. Like even in a super like sugary like poppy song like this, I welcome it always. And for here, I didn't have the same problem, oddly enough, like where like their vocals didn't stand out as much. I think this is where they should live, and I think this is where they could be like successful, at least in pleasing me. That is, So, yeah.
Next is Temptation. This is my favorite song. It's probably my favorite Lovelyz song.
So close
of all time. So this is like, it's like super mysterious synthy pop music. Just the synths are super like spacey sounding and just like very like 70s sci-fi sounding. And I loved it. And then it has like a legit rap part. Like there's a real rap in this song that is good, and I would never in a million years have expected that out of a Lovelyz song.
Who's the designated rapper?
I think it's Baby Soul. I think Baby Soul raps.
I love
me-
that
I'll
stage
check.
name.
Yeah, that is the weirdest stage name still.
I'll double check, but yeah, I love this song. Like I said, this is probably my favorite Lovelyz song.
Like we were talking about before with sort of like absence of or use of space. It's another one of those songs that uses it very well.
Yep.
Where like it's very minimalistic in the instrumentals, but God, that riff is that synth key. Oh, it's so good. Like I've had it stuck in my head so long. Like it's so well done. Again, I love how they're able to incorporate such a different sound for Lovelyz, but still bring it back into their realm. Yeah, it's very well put together song. Because again, they're still able to make it theirs.
Yep, it is Baby Soul, by the way.
Okay.
She is their rapper.
Yeah, my easily my favorite part of this song is the use of like sound space, which I always welcome. Like that's my favorite part. Like using good like sound space in your music is like the reason why I like shelled out so much money for these headphones and this amplifier and DAC and all that crap. Is just because like I love being able to like experience that kind of stuff.
You
like,
paid for the good shit, really, literally.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is the kind of stuff that I look for. Like I love being able to like hear that kind of stuff, because like with the like a smaller sound stage you can't really like notice it as much. Like it's more like it's just like right next to your head going like this.
Yeah, whereas like you get like a whole like
now I'm like I feel like I'm in like a like it's like that part in Star Wars with all the mirrors or whatever. It's like
yeah, again,
yeah,
just
exactly.
Like, yeah, that's definitely like a credit to their production, where they're able to use they're able to create more of a space than just keep it very like linear or binary, where it's just left and right.
Exactly. Like, yeah, again, I thought this is a really, really good song, and I wish they'd do something like this for Mimo Mimo for the like title track, because I don't know, this clicked with me, but that day it did not. So I don't know, I guess I'll have to diagnose that a little more.
Yep. Next we have Watercolor. So this is their ballad. Once again, like I thought this was a really good ballad. I thought their vocals were really on point here. It could have, like, this one stood out a little bit to me compared to most ballads. Andrew's gonna say meh.
Meh, like hard pass, honestly.
Because you hate ballads.
No, it's just I kind of want them to do something more interesting.
Girl group ballads.
I want them to do something more interesting with the vocals, because I feel like you don't necessarily have to. With ballads, you don't necessarily have to strip it back just because it's a ballad. You can definitely do more intricate stuff and still have it be a ballad. So I feel like they just kind of phone it in when they do girl group ballads a lot of the time.
I think it's a meh for me as well, just because like their talent is there, their vocal talent is there. I just I want to hear more like variety in the actual song. I guess I don't know how you do that. I guess maybe because mostly everyone just like sounds very much the same, just because that's how they sound. But I don't know. This song like had that problem for me as well, where I was like, I might like this if another group was the one doing it, which is really harsh for me to say, and I don't like saying things like that because I feel like it's mean. But like I don't know. I just think that's my qualm with Lovelyz, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to I don't know.
I'd say their delivery is an acquired taste, definitely.
Yeah, I guess so.
The way they make their songs is definitely, and I feel like that's kind of a Woolham thing in general.
Well, that's 100% a Woolham thing. I was gonna say, like, to me, they are very much reminiscent of a female Infinite. Like, Infinite has its style, and they do it over and over again. And they stick to it, and Lovelyz is the same way.
I mean, I'd go for an actual like female Infinite.
Are you kidding me? I'd pay good money for that.
Yeah, if you think about it, like, to be honest, Lovelyz is kind of like the girly groupie version of what Infinite does. Like,
I guess so.
Like,
I guess I wanted an edgy Lovelyz.
You want like edgy version? Yeah, you want straight up Infinite, but a girl group.
Not necessarily, but it'd be cool. But
yeah, exactly.
But I don't know. I guess just like for me, because I've been listening to Lovelyz since they debuted, like, I don't think they sound as similar as you think they do. If you could like
It might just be the songs.
I wanna,
it might be
these songs.
Like the person who wrote the song is just directing them badly.
Yeah, because at least for my taste, Yeon's voice is like a fairly deeper. Like Sujung's is a lot more husky. Baby Soul's is pretty husky. I can never remember her name, but the one girl has like this super aegyo, like super high pitched voice.
All of them.
No, there's one specifically. But like, yeah, I don't know. I want to like find a video to like get you to notice it more, I guess. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Like I said, it's only That Day and Watercolor that make me think that.
Yeah.
Like on this album specifically, I think it's just the direction must be that they're
it might just be the songs
instructing them to sing.
The songs, or at least like how the songs are composed, they're definitely a lot more one note, I guess.
Yeah.
GA, that's right. GA from Lovelyz. It's the one with the super high pitched voice. Okay, yeah, and moving on to Shining Star. So this is another song. Like pop song, Lovelyz pop song, but to me it's like super accelerated, and that definitely made it stand out to me. The BPM's like way higher than a normal pop song. I felt like
I love it because it's just like it's very like, again, the BPM is very like fast, and that fits very well with the happy-go-lucky sort of like almost like anime style of like the song. It sounds like a slice of life like anime ending or whatever. And again, the combination of that with like the chiptunes vocals and their actual or like the singing and everything. Oh my god, it's like, this is what I want from Lovelyz. This is like so well done. And again, like the vocals are very much more interesting than what I got on That Day. Again, with the use of space and the use of like how it builds up to that chorus and that sort of thing. Again, it's just like it feels like a lot more thought went into some of these album tracks than went into the title track. So yeah, this is easily my favorite song, honestly.
So, yeah, this is also one of my favorite songs. Like, I think this should have been the title track, because I think they could have done a really, really cool, like, just stuff with, like, you know, the MV and the choreography. Like, I can almost envision it, like, super just, like, happy and, like, fun, and just, like with the high BPM, that would help with, like, nice, like, cool choreography. Like, I don't know how good of dancers they are, but I feel like they could probably pull it off. But yeah, another thing is, for whatever reason, like in my head, I always like think of Kirby when I think of this song.
Just like, or just I don't know, like Lucky Star, like some type of like a really like happy sort of thing.
Yeah, Lucky Star was also very fast, so
that's probably why
it's very similar.
Yeah, just like that's probably why I get the anime-ness out of this, and I feel like again, there just feels like you could do so much more like visually with like this. With this song, because like you could do like a chiptunes like background, you could make them like 8-bit sprites and that sort of thing. Like I feel like there's so much more creativity you could just derive from hearing the song without even seeing a visual element to it than what we actually got. So again, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like you like the songs, but like there's like the ones that like kind of really like I'm pretty half and half in general when it comes to this album.
Yeah.
Okay. Overall, you guys are haters. I'm gonna champion That Day because I liked it a lot.
Don't you dare give this a 10.
I was close. I did give it a 6 out of 6 for music. I really like all these songs. Actually, I really liked That Day. I couldn't give it a 3 out of 3 for concept. I liked the concept, but it wasn't anything special. Like, I think they did it well. Like the music video was done well, the color palette and everything was good, but it wasn't special, so it didn't earn the 3 out of 3. And then I get a 1 out of 1. So I did give it a 9. I was close to giving it a 10. I liked this album a lot. Clearly a lot more than you guys did. But yeah, so I gave it a 9 out of 10.
5 out of 6 for music. Even though it's...
I was going to say,
that's
your usual ranking, I thought it was going to be a 3 out of 6.
Like...
You hated 2 of the songs, it seemed like.
Yeah, I hated it.
No, that was more of me.
The intro was mad. That Day and Watercolor were very mad, but the songs I did like were, again, excellent, which is why I feel like it's... what I did like, I liked a lot. So I feel like even though the songs I was kind of very iffy on didn't drag it down too much, which is why I gave it. Yeah, the music I feel like wasn't the problem for me. It was definitely the concept. I gave it a 1 out of 3 for concept, just because I feel like it was. It just wasn't inspired, and again, maybe that's in part to the music or the song that they chose. But yeah, I feel like there could have been way more. They really phoned in the music video, and it's just. If you showed this, if you played like a bunch of like girl group like music videos in the background, like I honestly could not tell the difference between like this and like another music video. It's just that very like overplayed.
Yeah.
1 out of 1 though. I love Lovelyz's music, so I'm still definitely giving them a bias point. So 7 out of 10. I very close to an 8 out of 10. Like very close, just because I love a lot of these songs so much. But yeah, it's just. It's definitely one of the rare cases where the visual element just doesn't live up to like how good the music was.
So for me, I gave it a 4 out of 6 for music. I really liked the 4 songs that I liked, and then the other 2 I really like they weren't doing anything for me, I guess is my thing.
Yeah.
So I was like sort of like on or off with like whether I liked a song in the album. So that sort of led me to 4 out of 6. And then for concept, I gave 2 out of 3. I didn't think it was awful or anything, but again, like Nate said, nothing special. And then I'll give a bias point because I do like Lovelyz. It's just like I want to be like super into them, but I like I just can't. I guess it's just not my thing.
You don't Lovelyz them, you like Lee's them.
Yeah, they're like Lee's.
You're banned.
I'll be here all day.
You're off this show.
I'll be here all day, folks, please.
Is there somebody whose name is like Lee? I don't remember. I think there is.
Anyways,
there's Likey.
I have never heard of someone the stage name or real name like Lee.
Let me look.
I'm not naming my child like Lee. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna put.
I'm sure
kid
some dumb person has named.
Oh yeah.
That's like me naming my child Bruce Lee.
Lykkeli, like Lee. I knew it.
No, don't do that. Never do that. No.
Yeah, that's I think it's an alternative artist or something, or maybe indie pop, dream pop, electronic. That's what she does.
Makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
No, but she's Swedish too.
Yeah, she is.
She's
Swedish.
not Asian. I just assumed to be Asian because of the Lee like. Lee is
apparently
actually her first name.
Is
Lee like Timotei Zachariason. So she just flipped her first 2 names to be like Lee.
Yeah. Anyways, back to this. I gave it a 7.
Yes, 7.
But because
7,
Nate
9.
gave it a 9, it still gets an 8.
Yes.
Yep.
Good. I should have gave it a 10, and it still would have got an 8 anyway.
No,
but
you're not doing that.
Hey, what? You're not allowed. You're not allowed to tell me what I think an album is. I like this album a lot. Just because you're a hater and don't like That Day doesn't mean I can't like it.
All right.
I like that song a lot.
They have to do better because I think this is me. I feel like this is me being a bit lenient with Lovelyz. So I'm not going to hold back when it comes to the next album. So there has to be some progression.
Yep. So
that's it.
That was the episode.
Yep.
So thanks for tuning in this week. I hope you liked all 4 of the reviews. Leave in the comments, by the way, what you thought of each of the albums. We probably should have said that after each topic, but whatever. People usually do anyways, but either way.
Yeah, let us know what your favorite is, and it better be.
Yeah, exactly.
It better be. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what my favorite would be out of all 4 of these albums. To be
for me, it's definitely between Dreamcatcher and G Idol, but I think G Idol takes it.
Yeah, I think G Idol kind of takes the cake, which is surprising considering how much we love G Friend. But yeah, they definitely pushed it over, and they're definitely going to be
Dreamcatcher.
Yeah, I feel like G Idol is definitely going to be on our like best new artist like shortlist, definitely.
For sure.
I don't think we have anything coming up unless Nate wants to finish his Red Velvet.
Get off my ass and do Red Velvet.
I'll see if I can get to my vlog if I'm not busy moving.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah, I'm moving. So
and tomorrow we're getting our windows replaced, so I'm not gonna be able to do anything.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I don't know how long that's gonna take.
I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. And then
Sunday's Mother's Day, so
yeah.
Who
Happy
knows?
Mother's Day to everyone. Even though you're listening to this way after Mother's Day.
Yeah, this is a week after Mother's Day.
And also,
forgot,
I don't know how many mothers listen to us.
Yeah, I don't think hey, K-pop mamas maybe, but
I don't think they listen to us.
Oh, I love them though. Anyway,
Rip.
T-minus, like, I don't know, we're a little over like a month and a couple of weeks before KCON. So if you're attending KCON New York, we'll be having our first unofficial official fan meet, of which there is only one person confirmed coming, which is Victoria. But it's all good. It's all
Basically, if you're there and you see us, come say hi.
Say hi.
We're expecting only one person, so if another person does, it'll make our day anyways. So yeah,
we'll be wearing Truly Daebak shirts. Will be coming out soon.
Yep.
Or we'll be seeing soon. I don't think we want to sell merch just yet, but stay tuned for that. And I feel like KCON is just going to be so much crazier, so much more extravagant this year. So definitely be excited for that.
I'm hoping the con expands this year.
Yep, and I hope we don't get our channel removed like last year.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
The cursed KCON.
I don't think we're gonna put up fan cams.
CJ, don't
year,
dox me, please. CJ, don't dox me. Actually, they can't dox me because I'm moving.
No SF9 fan cams that could get 2K views in like a couple hours.
Oh well.
Unfortunately.
Anyway, that's all we got for upcoming slate. So I think we can take it out.
Yep. So thank you and goodbye.
And stay creamy.
Stay throbbingly.
Stay
creamy.
Lovingly creamy. Likingly creamy. Is it really Rogue Rouge? I thought it was Rogue this entire time.
No, it's Rogue Rouge.
Oh, I can't. It's like me with freaking Scientist and Scientist again. I can't read.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what did you think of these? What did you guys think of this?
Okay, so yeah, she put out music videos all month for all the songs on the album.